All right, we saw in Romans 3:20, therefore by the deeds of the law there shall no flesh be justified in his sight. Why? For by the law is the knowledge of sin. We're all thoroughly guilty of sin. Thus, we cannot earn eternal life. We're disqualified from earning eternal life. So if we're going to be justified, it'll be by some other means. And we find out about that in verse 21. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested. So apart from our attempted adherence to the law, or apart from anything we can earn, there's a righteousness made available to us from God. And then it says, being witnessed by the law and the prophets. Okay, so this imputed righteousness is not a new concept, but we can find it mentioned in the law and the prophets, as Paul will go on to discuss further in Romans chapter 4. He mentions Abraham and David, and we find passages in like Jeremiah 23 that calls the Messiah the Lord our righteousness. So an imputed righteousness upon Israel, they're accepted ultimately at the end, not by their own works, but by the righteousness of Christ. Even the righteousness of God, verse 22, which is by faith of Jesus Christ unto all, and upon all them that believe. So this faith of Jesus Christ is equivalent to the gospel of Christ. It's that body of truth we are to believe. So in Romans 1:16, not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that what? Believeth. So this faith of Christ is unto all. So the gospel goes out to all. There's a genuine offer of salvation to everyone. Preach the gospel to every creature, Mark 16. God so loved the world, John 3:16. Whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. And yet it's only applicable, it's only effectual to those who believe. It says it's unto all, and yet upon all them that believe. For there is no difference. We're all in the same boat. We're all guilty. We all stand in need of salvation. Verse 23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Now notice that phrase, short of the glory of God. We know what sin means. It means to miss the mark. It means to violate the will of God. And yet it says also, and come short of the glory of God. We failed to live up to our purpose. He made us to reflect himself. And yet Christ perfectly reflects the Father. He says, you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And so we need this marred, this blurred image of God that's blurred by our sin. We need it to be restored through Christ, who perfectly reflects the Father. He's the express image. You can read more about that in 1 Corinthians 15. It says, being justified freely by his grace. And we'll read about the redemption that made that grace possible in the next video.